Yeah. Welcome, Winmorites. Good to see everybody. Been very busy lately, and it's just nice to sit here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Nice breeze. It's going to be cold tomorrow, I understand. So let's enjoy while we can. Perhaps we'll get a little rain. Today's going to be a little bit unusual. Many of our special guests and regulars are not with us today. So we're going to focus in on one of the most important facets of Winmore. And that is our building maintenance and all that we provide. So, just got a text. I'm trying to read it as we go. I shouldn't be doing that. So I want to start with our director of building maintenance, Mike Salabine. Mike, good to see you. Good to have you back. You got a lot of good people working for you. Do you want to introduce some of them that have joined us today? And they can tell us a little bit about themselves and what they do. And then we get into some of the projects and some of the duties we do here for the wonderful world of Winmore.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mike Salabine, Director of Building Maintenance. And I'd also like to introduce Kavita, my right and left-hand person. So, Kavita.
Good afternoon, I'm Kavita Singh. I am Mike's assistant for building maintenance. Our other supervisor is Mary Marie Connolly. Then we have my right hand, left hand, front, back, top head, Kelly, to the bottom of me, Kelly Anderson. Pretty much, we take care of everything in regards to association work orders, handymans, council work orders, questions that you have, whatever you need. If you need to ask a question, we're here for you to answer it or help you in whatever way we can possible. And then to my upper left, we have our electrical supervisor, Vinny.
No applause for Vinny. Let's do it manually, Vinny.
But we're just here to introduce ourselves, kind of give you the rundown of what we do. And if you have any questions, you know where to call the maintenance office.
Well, Kavita, let's talk about handyman that you bring that up. Carpentry, electrical.
We do minor plumbing, minor carpentry, like we do minor window repairs, light bulb changes, light fixtures, if there's one already there, ceiling fans, if there's one already there. We don't do new installs. We do flappers, fill valves. We do window balancers, glass slats, minor things we do inside the house. And if you have a question, you can just give us a call if you're not sure. And we can always find out if it's something we can take a look at and see if it's something we can do or we can't do. So,
Okay, I'm embarrassed to say that I just moved in. It's not true, I'm making this up. Just moved in, and I got a notice in the mail from the liaison office. For my building is saying that my lock has to be master keyed. And what do I do? Who do I go to? It's like
Okay,
the
so
locksmith outside, like $200 an hour. What am I gonna do?
So we also have a locksmith program where we rekey the front door locks or replace them. It has to be a quick set smart key system, front door lock, which we provide. It's a brushed nickel color. Some people up to date today, they want to change with the keypad and all that, but it has to be that type. Or you can call or bring it down to the office, which we are open now from 7 to 4. And if you want to show us, and we can contact our locksmith to show him what it is, and then we could say yes or no, or tell you what to get. It's $25. So in this instance, you would call the maintenance office, schedule an appointment. It's $25 to rekey. You get 2 keys. Any additional copies, $2 each. If you want to replace it with brand new locks, it's $75. You get 2 keys. Any additional copies, $2 each. So
I know that you want us to have smoke detectors working. Do you have a program? Because I can't change my battery. I'm only 5'9.5", and I can't reach the ceiling.
right. So we it's a handyman service to replace the batteries in your smoke detector. It's $10, which includes the battery. You just give us a call. We'll schedule the appointment. If you also have a medical alert box, which we've gotten rid of a lot over the years. If you just moved in, you see this big old ugly looking box, just give us a call. We'll schedule a handyman. That's no charge, and we'll have that removed.
How many Winmore employees does it take to change a light bulb?
1.
Okay, good. Just testing. Okay, good answer. Oh, Henry's on the ball today. Okay, so I think
I'd
Kia
like to-
sends out, or Kavita, you could do that periodically, send out a residential service sheet to all the residents so they know. And
Right. So
Confirm
Kia,
what's
when
been
she
spoken
puts
about?
it, correct. Kia, she like every couple months, she'll put it out, the handyman services in the news and views. So, and it lists the minor things that we do. And like I said, if you have a question, you're not sure, just give us a call and we'll say, hey, we'll check it out and see if it's something we can do or we can't. And we'll just try to direct you in the correct area to go to take care of it.
all right, so I get Kelly on the phone. Hi, Kelly. Again, I just moved in here. When is the bulk trash pickup?
There we go. Okay. Bulk trash pickup, we schedule it for Wednesday afternoons. It would be between 12 and 3. So that way we could go for bulk pickup on Thursday morning.
Very good. Thank you. So they're supposed to put it out after 5 o'clock on Wednesday and gets picked up?
That is correct. Unless they need our help, then we'll put it out, between the hours of 12 and 3.
And make sure that everything is secure, so if there's a big wind, it doesn't fly over everybody's lawn.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. It could be a problem. So the things in the bulk trash pickup, is furniture, mattresses, carpets, padding, fencing, and other bulk non-hazardous household items.
Yeah, they'll pretty much take anything other than like your refrigerators because of the coolant and that kind of stuff. But anything other than that, they'll take.
So again, I just moved in and I'm gonna bring all my furniture upstairs through the elevator. Does it need to be padded or?
Absolutely. Just contact your building director and we'll make sure the pads are installed before you move in.
Okay, and I heard I have to put down a deposit in case I damage anything.
That one, I don't know, to be honest with you.
Kavita, I'm looking at your box up there.
Yes,
Point up to Kavita, yeah.
yes, they have to put down a deposit.
There you go. Thanks, Tim.
Tim and Larry's on there. Okay, thank you, Tim, on that. Getting back, I want to talk to Vinny. Vinny, how are you? You lighting up my life, you know that. Vinny's in charge of lighting.
Yeah.
Okay, and what a tremendous job you did. I know you're in the villages now, but what you did for the circle is really tremendous.
Yeah, we've retrofitted all the circle lights on the Winmore Circle and North Road. And we also primarily the function is to maintain this about approximately 17,000 common area lights.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what there are. And we maintain them So most of them are lit at all times. And then the other thing is any safety boxes that become unsafe and we repair and do that. Besides that, we also have a handyman program where we could change all your catwalk lights to different fixtures and your pathway lights. We install those under contracts. And that's about it, Bruce.
Well, it's not just about it. It's not so lightly. Don't take it so lightly.
Okay,
Where's Henry?
we offer the service.
Yeah, it's very important, and I know that now that you basically completed the circle project, you're going around, driving around like at what, 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
Start.
6. We started at 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
checking it out to see if there's any spots that could be upgraded or dead spots and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bruce, not only that, but he's
With
also,
your sunglasses on, are you? Vinny, in the morning, you don't drive with your sunglasses on when you're checking it out, are you?
No, they don't.
Okay. Go ahead, Mike. You're up, Mike.
he also takes care of over 90 air conditioners on council property alone.
Yeah.
90 air conditioners out there that we take care of. What's been replaced is the new 60-ton air conditioner in the theater. That was a big project, as everybody remembers, but I'm going to also name some of the things that we started right after, I'd say about 8 to 10 months ago, when this COVID started lightening up a little bit. In the card rooms of 1 and 2 at the clubhouse, we renovated it, we painted them, and we got new floors, new rugs in there, actually, what they are. The bocce ball court was started. We not only put in a brand new bocce ball court, but bocce ball court number 1, which is the old one, was ripped out and replaced. So they have 2 brand new bocce ball courts up there. It's a really nice facility. It turned out really well. The pottery room, the expansion on the pottery room was also started, and that has ended. It should end the end of this week. But no, the pottery room is done. They're in there. They're already doing things in there. The West Wing men's and ladies bathroom, the men's bathroom will be fully completed and usable the end of this week. Now, these are why I'm mentioning these are in-house projects that we did mostly in-house. And
Can I stop you right there? Because we get criticized for the term in-house. We manage these programs, and if it makes sense for us to use our own employees, that's one thing. And if it makes sense to use somebody, a contractor, that's another, but they are managed by us.
yes, they are managed by us. And in some cases, if we could clean it, if we could do the demolition, we try to help, and we keep the prices down as low as we can in that reason. In other words, the expansion of the pottery room, we painted it and we painted the shelves. So we saved a lot of money there.
Getting back to that in-house thing, a lot of people, what they think that when we say it's in-house, that means, oh, we do it for free. No, there's labor,
Oh, no.
there's labor, materials involved. It's just that in management, you gotta know what you can do and what you can't do, and use the right people. So we use that term in-house over the years. We may have to get more politically correct and change that to win more managed operations with labor, with our own labor.
Yeah,
Okay.
we change every air filter on all those 90 air conditioners every couple of months. All the filters have to be changed.
Yeah, we changed the filters. Yeah.
Everything in the vacuum, the drains are all done by maintenance department. Even on the
Yeah.
buildings, for the condensate lines, we vacuum them out.
Okay, the men's
One
room,
day you should put a number of how many lights, how many filters, how much this. We could write a whole book on that, and people would be really amazed because, yeah.
the AC filters are 90.
No, some of them
change.
change 4.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's see, the men's sauna in the bathroom, that's brand new. We just put that in a few months ago. That was done by an outside contractor, but it was a long time coming, and we did it during towards the end of the pandemic. So that worked out well with opening up. And also in the men's and ladies fitness center, we got some new equipment as Kia can testify, and we got a new floor in there. The golf course roadways, we,
Mike, staying at the main pool, don't forget also we did all that lighting around the pool. Vinny,
That's
good
back to
job.
Vinny, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Vinny, you're doing good this year.
Yeah, we changed
Good,
all the
Vinny.
lights around the main pool and in front of the theater. We upgraded all those.
Right,
Yes.
good job. Okay, Mike, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, back to renovating some of the offices during the pandemic. The security office was renovated, the Association Affairs office, the computer office, which is in the back. Now, those have it's just that one room has 3 air conditioners because the computer systems get so hot, as everybody knows, that has to be cooled off. So that's why we have a lot of air conditioners, and we also have split systems in place. And the record keeping office, we renovated that and put a new air conditioner in there. And then the cameras started for the council properties, and that's still going. We make sure that they at least drill in the right place and get the wires in the right place. The doctor's office was completed. From what I understand, it's getting ready to be given to some doctors, so I'm sure we'll be getting a little punch list on that. So we'll be,
Just to clarify, because now the rumors will be out, we're negotiating a contract with particular doctors, and we'll see what happens. But it'll be news coming up.
yeah. But these are things I'm in between doing all the handymans that Kavita takes care of and Kelly takes care of the in-house people with the 94 buildings. All this other stuff has to be carried out too. I think maintenance does a good job. We work as a team. And I have to thank Bruce for all his support behind us all down here. And he keeps us on our toes, right, Kavita?
I
Yes, he does.
I just discovered Kavita like last year. She like,
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Did you write that letter? Did you write that letter? Did you get that letter? Did
it's
you
that
get
time of
letter?
year. What's this windsock project you guys have going on?
Oh, Winsott, don't even go there.
All right, why don't you tell, we're gonna
They
research.
want to, wait, no, I'll tell you. They want a windsock at the pickleball court that they use a plastic ball with holes so they could know which way the wind is blowing.
Did you get 3 bids on that?
No,
Okay.
Gotta
And
go
then
to
you're gonna,
council.
and you take care of tennis courts too, right? We're gonna resurface 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah, tennis courts, we do the bocce ball courts every day. We blow them off and we water them for them. We get all the leaves off.
Let's talk about pressure cleaning too, because that's now part of our general maintenance program.
Pressure cleaning, we're getting ready to sign a contract to do it every 3 months at the tennis courts. And when the new pickleball courts, if and when that all comes about, then we'll look into that and maintaining them as required for every 3 months. So we're going outside for that. So it'll pop up on the computers March 1st, April, May, July 1st, and we'll do it that way and keep it up.
But we will do our own when it comes to the country club, the theater, the.
Yes,
pool.
I just gave Bruce a proposal for a T5. It's a floor cleaner. It's a scrubber. You put the chemicals in it and it scrubs the machine. It's called a T5. It's got 2 scrubbers like a street cleaner. It cleans the sidewalks and then it vacuums the water up. And we're gonna, hopefully that'll pass and we'll get one of them. The clubhouse has just been painted. All the floors have been, I'm saying painted, but it's not, it's a stain. It was power washed, cleaned and restained. So we're gonna keep that clean with that T5. It's a walk behind.
I got a lot of stuff for Vinny today. Vinny, how you doing? Everyone's getting excited that maybe sometime this summer we're gonna have a EV charger station.
Yes.
Working with the city on this right now.
It's bounced back and forth between the city of Coconut Creek and the engineer through JPH Electric 3 times so far, and it's finally went back to the city yesterday. Hopefully we'll get approval and we'll move forward on the EV charging stations that'll be relocated behind the theater, close to the nursery over there where they have all the plants. It'll be in that back left corner. And
Yeah.
they'll
It's not free. If you have an electric car, you gotta use your credit card, juice up. But I'm gonna like give you a hint here, Vinny. The financing of the project itself, maybe you can go to our grant committee, because I understand we may be able to get a grant for this. Do you know Marcella Starr?
Yes,
Yeah, I see her this year, she's waving to, she's on the screen. So, because when we did budget to an expenditure on this, but if we can get a grant and they pay for it or part of it, that's a win. So get her
No,
working on that, right? Marcella, you gonna work on that?
you're muted, Marcella.
That's a good thing. Hi,
Oh
Marcella. go
my
ahead.
God, oh my God. Okay.
I think we went through this once before where they wouldn't do a
Things are
grant.
changing rapidly.
Go ahead, you speak.
Oh, okay. Vinny, I think maybe we need to just have a talk or a sit down to make sure that I can access, the grant capabilities. If it's a federal grant, that's beyond my scope of. If it's a Coconut Creek grant, yes. If it's another, maybe
I see.
minor, I can work on that. But if it's federal, you need a specific person to work 20 hours to develop that thick paperwork.
Okay, it should be easy
Marcella,
for me
whether
to
it's
find
federal
out
or
if
state.
it's
I still think it all runs through the city anyway.
a Coconut Creek grant.
Is
Okay?
it a Coconut Creek grant?
I'll find out.
Check it out. We'll
Okay.
find it.
All right, we'll keep each other posted. Thank you. And I'll stop talking now.
Thank you, Marcella. Thanks again. I was only kidding before. Talking about posted, Mike, what's with these traffic signs? They're getting so high, I can't read them.
7 foot ground level, 2 foot in from the street. We had to change them all. Everything is done. We're waiting for the specific size that they wanted in the driving circle, the golf cart thing. They wanted a 6 foot arrow and a 6 foot bicycle. So I had to have them made. Soon as they get out, we'll get them in there and then we're ready.
For those of you in TV land that don't know why this is happening, the biggest complaint we get at council meetings is people going through stop signs and speeding. So originally, we were giving out fines for that with our security guards. And a lot of people just laughed it off. It was $25 if we caught them and they would fight that. And so we needed real teeth. So why don't we speed or go through stop signs? Because we don't want to deal with the police and get a ticket and have it on our record. So it was determined. And another thing about security, they were asked to stop doing that because we had a study done. And the study said, you don't want your employees, your security guards going up to a vehicle and having the guy open a window. It was stopping him in his car because you do not know what's going to happen at that point. Okay, so it was agreed that we would do this project, get the signs to a level where the city would participate and the police would come in here and they would help us control traffic by fines. Okay, fines work. That's the way to keep it down. That's what keeps our society moving. We've been just joined by Jackie Rayleigh, our president. Henry, where's Henry? Henry, come on, Henry. Henry, get the right sound effect. All right. Clap, 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 clap.
Well, hello, guys.
Okay, so Jackie, I don't know how much you've heard so far. Have you been following the show?
You're
We
muted.
can't hear you.
One more time. For some reason, you're not coming across. It doesn't look like you're muted, but we can't hear you.
No, I'm not muted.
There you go. We heard that.
But I'm echoing.
You have more than one device on?
I'm sorry.
Is someone else with you on the same Zoom?
Oh, maybe. No, John took his phone. He was with me.
You sound much better.
Sound
now.
better now.
Okay, good.
So, Jackie, have you heard any of the show so far? We've lost you again. Oh, you're showing up in 2 boxes, Jackie.
Okay.
Or now 1 left, okay. Jackie, can you hear us?
She's frozen now.
No, you're frozen. Okay, we'll wait for Jackie to come back. In the meantime, we don't have Ed on here, do we? Ed's not here. So Mike, maybe you want to let everybody know about as Winmore goes into its 45th year or something like that, well, maybe even more, getting close, that these elevators are being renovated. They're not just down broken, they're being renovated and.
Right, a lot of elevators are being renovated and the 2-story ones, they're being delivered, the lifts, they're not elevators, they're called lifts. They're being delivered and they'll start installing as soon as they get all the parts here, which was another thing that we started asking for, that any projects not start until all the material is on the property, so we don't have to start and stop and start and stop. So yes, and the renovations are continuing and they're really coming out nice too.
You've done a lot of work this year, a lot of stuff.
Yes, we have. That's what I was trying to bring up with my little report on all the different things that we did. I know during the pandemic, we were a little slow. We couldn't get we still can't get a lot of material. Hence, nobody starts any work until the material's on the property. It goes a heck of a lot faster.
Okay, we're gonna take a little break here. Jakia, any questions, open questions? Or I don't
Have
see-
two, and Mr. Al, if you could please go ahead and unmute.
What do you say, Al?
Mr. Al?
Al, you're up. Okay, do we have anyone from Poughkeepsie?
Marcella.
Marcella, you're up. Okay, Marcella, please speak to us.
Oh, really? Hi, Jackie. Hi, everyone. Just a quick question, getting back to the stop signs. There's a stop sign in Antigua 2 by marker 8 that it's hardly 5 feet tall at the entrance, at the exit. Is that part of?
Is it
what has to
inside
be-
the circle?
Is it inside the circle? And some of them on the inside of the circle by the crosswalks are for the golf carts and not the roadway. So it-
This is by the bench, behind the bench that's on the.
Marcella,
on the
that is
main
your
road?
stop sign. That is your
Maybe
stop.
they
sign.
put-
When the police come in, they're not gonna go, they're gonna just monitor the circle at first.
Maybe they put a stop sign leaving that village.
Yeah, we
It
haven't
is.
gone into the villages yet.
I've seen
Right,
that
we
too.
have- Bruce is right. We haven't- This, what we're doing, this project is strictly the circle
Okay, got it.
inside the
Got it.
property.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you want, yeah, later on, if this goes well, we want to go in the villages, you're gonna have to go to the same standards. But again, I like it that if everybody goes uniform anyway, so if you have a 5-foot sign, and you know, your village just replaced a lot of signs, so
Yep.
it's looking much
Yep.
better. And many
Okay.
of, for those of you in your villages that have signs that are rusty or hard to read, I'm just recommending from an appearance perspective, it's good to have them replaced because people see things and they visualize it. And if your stop signs are old and cruddy, they get that in their mind. So we want to have everything fresh and nice.
But the associations, they have to call them in and then they're chargeable. That's a chargeable item back to them.
And once
Yes,
we
it
get
is.
there, then the police will enforce regular traffic tickets. Oh,
But
Jackie's
it's not necessary that the associations for this study and for the police to come in. But even if we have the police come in, if the board approves it, will they be going into the associations and will they be able to ticket within the associations?
And Jackie, that's a good question because right now we didn't put any investment into the associations for signage or, painting of.
Crosswalks and,
So-
yeah.
We would, and again, I think we wanted to get just the main thing done first, of speeding on the circle. Then, like I just said to Marcella, we can entertain that later and go into villages. And then hopefully all the villages will cooperate because I hate to be the poor policeman who is chasing and or comes in a village.
Stop right at the village point.
That's right, like the border, like the
Yeah.
Mexican border.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
right.
One of those, yeah, one of those things,
Right.
movies where the car's going past the border and the cops got to stop. Oh, Jackie,
Right,
talking
right.
about the police, I think we did good yesterday. It was over $4,000 of money that I don't know.
Good.
I know we wanted more, we expected more, but nothing to sneeze at, $4,000 plus. Right, Jakia?
No, that was great. And they're I'm sorry, they're much appreciative and they loved the show. Those that were there and saying, I mean, and Chief Arnell was absolutely grateful for what we've done and thoroughly enjoyed the show. I have to say, the performers were wonderful. Kia, great job. I mean, I thought each one of them, there wasn't one that you could say anything bad about.
Right.
Thank you. Great job.
You're welcome.
Hey, Boogie
Yeah.
Brothers, the Boogie Boys, the Boogie Brothers, what were they?
The Boogie Brothers Band.
The Boogie Brothers.
Yeah, right.
We
Yeah,
worked hard on this one, but the plus is now they'll all be back.
And
Like
what,
that's great.
what do you mean? They liked when they said that to you? That they want to do our venue?
Yeah, Ken Block has been here before. Of course, the Rhythm Chicks, Danny Backer. The others,
Nice.
Peter Fogel hasn't been here in a while. The Boogie Brothers have never been here. So we'll make sure we get them scheduled for 23, 20.
They were great. Yeah. And I thought, who was that did the video at the end that he did all the impressions?
Ken
He was
Block.
here a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago.
Ken
He
Block.
was wonderful. I love that. I thought that was
Danny
great.
Relation.
Yeah, Yeah, he was great. Yeah. Very good.
But
Thank
it was
you.
fun.
We've had a busy month, busy season.
Yeah.
We're back together and yeah, clubs are vibrating.
Right.
We're waking
Yeah.
up from COVID.
Right.
Wake up one more.
Waking up.
So
Our
Kelly, how do they
residents are
treat
having
you
a
on
great time.
Kelly, how do they treat you on the phones when they call in? Is everybody nice and gentle to you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, like I wanted yesterday.
Now what?
Now, how do you handle things when somebody calls you up and really you need approval of an association board or director? How do you explain that to a regular resident?
I just try to keep them calm and talk to them with respect and try to, if I can't get the answer right away, I'll put them on hold. I'll go to Kavita, I'll go to Mike, I'll go to Mary. Try to just keep them happy. At the end of the day, we're all a team. We're all here to make the residents happy. So I'll go above and beyond and reach out to the director myself if they choose not to, if they say we don't get along or anything like that. So.
I like what you said. If you get into a situation where it's uncomfortable, transfer them to Kavita because, she's there with Mike and they'll give them the answer.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they don't want to hear it from you.
No,
From
I'm just a little
Mike,
guy.
and all of a sudden it's different. But I was trying to stress that many things we can't do because the resident says, I need this done or that done. The board has to approve it because there's financial implications.
correct. And they get frustrated.
They
And I
do
just try to
get-
tell them, it's a process. We have to follow suit. And you can usually get them to calm down.
Good. Good. Well, you know what? Let's take a 3-minute break and show a video of the show that's coming up on Saturday night. Jackie, you ready for that? Or you want to? Is Al back with us? I see Al.
Let's see, Mr. Al?
Al, did you want to say something before? Okay.
Stand by for the first song.
All right, we're gonna play a song and then come back. This is the Spinners. They're gonna be at the theater on Saturday night. Tickets are going briskly, right, Jakia?
You can't hear us, Jackie?
She's muted. Right.
She was saying she couldn't hear us. Yes, we actually have the Spinners tomorrow.
Wait, hold on.
Tomorrow on a Thursday?
Find it.
All right. You know what, Jakia? Let's save it for later. Let's save it for later. Why don't you just give us a recreation rundown while we're
All right, here we go. The Spinners.
The Spinners from the mid-70s, probably 1972, early 70s. I'll be around. Okay, if you're not. From the
Van,
Midnight Special. Don Kirshner, Bert Sugarman's Midnight Special.
This next group has just recently been nominated for
Johnny
a Grammy
Rivers, by the
Award
way.
for their song "I'll Be Around." Yeah. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, ladies and gentlemen, the Spinners?
I could dance like that.
Since I met you, I've begun to feel so
Okay, this is tomorrow night.
every time I speak.
We can talk over it. We can talk over it.
That's funny. You say that you are so helpless to
Yes, they'll be here
that
tomorrow.
you don't know what to
$20 ticket.
They're not gonna fit into those suits
Each
anymore.
night I pray there will never come a day.
It's an 8 p.m. show, so you can still buy a ticket.
Say you feel the same way too, and I wonder what it is I feel for you. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love? Could it be I'm falling in love with you? With you?
tomorrow night, Winmore Theater, be there or be square. They don't make them like they used to. Mike, a lot of parking lots are being redone. What's the process and what's actually happening?
Process, the process is that the directors, presidents decide to,
The board of directors,
the board of directors calls us, asks us for bids. We get 3 bids. It's up to them who they want to choose. Once they choose, we'll watch the job for them. We have a gentleman on a golf cart helping them. There's no more overlays. They have to strip it, a minimum of, some companies like 1.5 inches. Some companies go down 2 inches. We prefer the 2 inches because that gives us room at the entrances to really drop the slope and get the water away. So it's a process, but we're here willing to help them and guide them through. We are doing a lot more paving. We're in our 2nd village right now. Also, I have to mention the painting. In the last weekend, the last 5 days that I've been back, I got 8 buildings, entire village that wants to get painted through our process. So, and I mean, they're specifying Winmore to bid it. So we're waking up. We're coming back. And we're coming back
I
strong.
love it when you talk asphalt, really. You're the best. So tell us about 2 other projects, the main circle or all of Winmore roadways and
Well,
the path, the walking path.
They're in progress right now. As people see, we did the bus tour on Tuesday, and I pointed out some of the real, the black spots that are on, and those are the ones that have just been cut out and maintained. The walkway and the roadway is a constant. It's a constant, and Bruce, he rode with me one time. We went out and we ride the property twice a year, and we look for the worst of the worst. The trippers, anything that could be a tripper, the root intrusions. And now we not only do we cut out the roots, I have the contractor rip out the blacktop, cut out the roots, and then put in a tree, what the heck do they call it?
The root stop.
Yeah, a tree barrier, which is a yellow, let me show you, I have it right here. It's a yellow, well, this one's black, but it's got dots on it. And when the root hits the dot breaks and it's poison and it pushes that root back. So it's a root barrier. That's the word I'm looking for. So we've been doing that, and I've been working with grounds with that, and Daryl's been extremely helpful. Him and his people, they've been setting them, and then we put the blacktop on top of that. So, yeah, we're more, yes, and the golf course, the same thing. Daryl, JB rather, calls me and says he's got some problems. We go, we investigate. I get contractors out there to bid it. I have two blacktop companies, CSC and 5 Star. So they're bidding against each other all the time. And I do, for emergencies, whoever I have in here, I will take them and use them to get the emergencies done. And then the other stuff will go out to bid.
Yeah, just to get a little history.
We're waking up. We're doing good.
That hasn't been done in over 20 years. You've done a great job keeping up, patching potholes, etc. We have the money. We're going out for bids. If the board wants to spend that money now, we'll put a plan together. But I want to emphasize the walkway. It's very popular. They call it the $1 million mile. The walking. You listening, Marcella? This is your thing. So I'm sure it may cost more than $1 million, maybe not, to redo the path. But as old as our roadway is, making it sound old, it's about 20 some odd years old, maybe 20 years old. I would assume the walkway was done in the original 1977 era, or right after, at a certain point. And I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
we have not
They
replaced
never
that.
finished
You're
the
correct.
inside. They never finished the inside circle. It's only the outside. So our people are passionate about the walkway. We need to budget for it, put it in there, see if we can make it happen. Maybe, whatever.
I have budget numbers coming. I should have them by the end of next week. I just spoke to the gentleman today, just for budget numbers, and I also told him to put in the plastique on a separate line item instead of painting the lines and the symbols, the bicycles and all of that. We're gonna do it in plastique. So I will have those numbers in about 2 weeks total.
Great.
The sidewalk's in it, the entire street is in it.
Yeah, make them separate proposals though. because-
Yes. Well, I got it all in line items. Yeah, we could do whatever. Yes, whatever you want.
Are you comfortable about talking about, we'll stay on roadways for a second. I have a question for Tim here. Tim, why should I have to pay for the roadways? I don't have a car.
Because it's a shared expense.
I
Part
don't
of your
use the
man-
pool
part of-
either. Why do I pay for the pool? Why do
I-
All right,
You live on the first floor and you don't use the elevator, you have to pay for the elevator. It's part of your shared expense in your association.
right. I pay for the roof on the first floor. I'm on the fourth floor. I gotta pay for the sewage and, you know.
Yeah,
All right, I was just, okay.
and that's a good question. People, we get it all the time, and people, you know, I mean, I live on the first floor. I never use the elevator. Why do I have to pay for it?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Was next topic was
Roads.
paving. Somebody come up with something. Kavita, you're always good. Come up with something. What do you want to talk? Don't look at your watch.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I think it's past tea time, maybe a little
Right.
waddle time.
We stay on T until after the
Till
4 o'clock hour.
Tea's not strong enough. We're looking for the Long Island type.
Well, let me just say something about Winmore in a whole that everybody knows I had a little problem last week, and I got to tell you, Bruce, the outpour of affection that night was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't thank you enough, and all of Winmore. It really is a family, and if anybody says it isn't, they're full of baloney.
Yeah, Winmore is a very lovable place. You're right.
You have no idea. They really, really are. That was, Grounds came in, from all the different divisions came in with respect, and I got goosebumps right now. It was
Residents, yeah.
We have so many residents and so many. employees that
Residents,
have been there for So
everybody,
many
yeah.
years.
contractors came in, and
Right,
it was unbelievable. I really appreciate it.
right. Wow.
Sometimes there's
you're
just
right.
no words. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That,
Marcella, thank you.
yeah, you're looking at the good side of life that we have.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, and to your whole family, and I know Vinny feels it. Of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring that up, but
Now that you killed our mojo here.
I just,
Yeah,
I
right.
just wanted to say
It
thank you.
had to be said. It had to be said. I know you had to say it, and we appreciate that you did it. And you know, I'm watching Kelly, and Kelly, you know how we feel about you.
Shit, right, Kelly's just went through a terrible situation with her family, similar, and God bless her. She came herself. She didn't need to come and see that again. And thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
We are a team.
We're a family.
That's it. We are.
You know what? I think we'll close it out now.
On that note, yeah.
I killed everybody's mojo.
No, it's actually a good way.
Sorry about that.
I think, you know, there's a bittersweetness, and we all have a feeling of mixed, and it's a good feeling that we're human beings, and we need to express ourselves once in a while, because it's just usually 9 to 5 business, and you're right, Mike, everything you said. So on that note, I think we'll call it a night, and we'll see everybody in 2 weeks. And thank you, building maintenance, for everything.
Bye. Thank you.
Come on, Henry, wake up.
Really, where's our clapping?
Yeah. We didn't get the clap.
Terrible. Terrible, Henry.
I've got a clock here.
He's
Yeah,
getting ready to
right.
play one more.
Well, for those of you in the listening audience, Henry,
There we
You
go.
woke up.
Better late than never.
Henry will be the guest at the CAPS meeting this Friday. This Friday, right, Henry? And it's gonna be a real exciting conversation about how to use your portal. That doesn't sound good, does it?
That don't even sound right.
Talking about work order computers.
All right.
We do have one final song for you.
Okay, we're gonna have a song, and we'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Thank you. Mike used to have a jacket like that.
I think I still have it.
There's nowhere to go. Oh no, you made your choice. Now it's up to me to bow out gracefully. Though you hold the key, but baby, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I knew just what to say. Now I found out today that all the words had slipped away. But I know there's always a chance. A tiny spark will remain, yeah. And sparks turn into flames. And love can burn once again. But I know, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around.
Jakia, why'd you pick this song, Jakia?
I thought it would be good for maintenance. We follow him.
Because maintenance is always around, right? Just call Kelly, she'll be around. She'll be there. Call Kavita, she'll be there. Don't call Mike, he doesn't answer the phone.
Just call me on the phone. I'll be there. I'll never leave you alone. I'll be there. Just call on the name. I know you know. I'll be around. I'll be standing and loving. I'll be there.
Come out to the show tomorrow.